So it was like a brown wedding.
Like an Indian, like
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But by the time Sunday morning rolled around, man, I was
Hell.
good. There was this one ceremony where the groom would like be sitting in a chair, and then all of the like the bridesmaids, the bride, women would like just like completely throw eggs and ketchup.
What?
Bunch of like random like
On the groom?
on the groom. Yeah.
What?
It's like a giant food fight, but like it's only towards the groom.
Food fight.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
After that, you have like a bunch of choreographed dances
Okay.
from like bride and the groom's like family and friends.
So who got married?
One of my close friends, she was the bride.
How was that like seeing her get married?
Puts like the pressure on me.
Do you have a lady?
No, man.
Okay.
That's lady.
He said no, man. So why you don't have no lady? What's the problem?
I'm picky.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with being picky.
Yeah.
That depends on what the picky is. Sometimes we be a little extra.
2 cars and a Yorkie with a pit bull and a Doberman and a backyard with a lot of land and a acres on acres and acres with a hot tub and a business and a company. He a CEO and a entrepreneur. No 95, but don't kiss me. Big dick with a small dog in a backyard with a pool. Champagne, little bubbly. Bitch, we get it. You wanna never been to the buddy top and a ten to the telly. Never been to the buddy top and a ten to the telly.
I ain't realize Chicago had all this water, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially in like the. Did you go in the wintertime or the summertime?
Might have been like spring. It said it was like a little chilly, but it wasn't like winter. So I'm from
Okay.
Baltimore, so I know it wasn't like cold.
Okay.
So it wasn't winter cold. So I think it was like springtime.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was like born and raised in the South, so for me, like anything below 50 is.
Oh, you spoiled, man.
Very chill. Yeah,
you spoiled, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah.
spoiled, man.
I never had to, shovel a driveway or anything.
Oh, man.
None of that.
Yeah, okay. Lucky.
Yeah. But it sucks now, like being an adult and going to these places, like especially in the winter.
Yeah.
Chicago in the wintertime is crazy.
Yeah, man.
And especially if you're like going to the water and the wind's hitting you, like that's
It's on a whole nother level.
yeah.
It's like, God, yeah, man. So I moved down here from Baltimore.
What made you what brought on the move?
What made me move?
Yeah.
So I do music and acting. So it's no really no avenues in Baltimore for either. And just want to change. So I moved out here with my now fiancé and my daughter.
Yeah.
So I just want a new change, new beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Chase my dreams. You know what I'm saying? And my lady's from Philly. So they were living in Jersey. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, I need to be in my daughter's life every day. What we doing? Let's figure something out, you know?
Yeah.
So Atlanta was, the choice. And we got some relationships down here.
Yeah.
So it's been cool, man.
That's great, man.
It's been cool.
How long did you move?
Say it one more time.
Are you enjoying it here? Like how long ago did y'all?
July be a year.
A year? Okay.
Yeah, yup.
How you like it?
I like it, man.
Yeah.
Besides everything being so far away from each other.
Yeah, man. That's the worst part. The traffic, dog.
Oh my gosh, man. That's why I'm out here right now, man. So when I do this, I'm out at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I drive to I try to be done to like 8:30 for real. But once y'all traffic get I'll be over it, man.
Yeah, man. It's frustrating driving that traffic. So
I'll be over it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Are you from here?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Atlanta, but I moved to Dallas, Texas, after college.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm there now, but I had a wedding here this past weekend.
Oh, how was it?
It was really fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
It's a great time.
Yeah, he says a great time.
Drinks
and drinks.
Yeah, man.
I already would admit it was a great time. I already do. You know what I'm saying? I got the lingo.
Sunday was rough.
Yeah.
The wedding, so it was like a brown wedding. I don't know if you've been to one of those, but
you said it was a what wedding?
It was like a brown wedding.
Okay.
And those
like an Indian,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Indian Pakistani.
All right, gotcha.
And those are 2 to 3 day affairs.
Yeah.
Like Saturday was the last day of it. But by the time Sunday morning rolled around, man,
You was over.
I was cooking.
Help!
Even like today, I called in sick to work in the first few hours. I'm gonna take a half day.
And recover. You
Yeah,
still
man,
recover.
exactly.
Yeah, I understand. So I heard like in y'all culture, right? It when you guys have like these weddings,
Yeah,
it really be like it's not like you forget about who's really getting married. It tends to be like very like family oriented and like not who can outdo each other,
yeah.
but like kind of like a showboat type.
And
Well,
so everyone is dressed really well,
okay,
but I think it's like similar to like American weddings where
Okay.
like no one tries to outdo the bride, and also like to be honest, no one can outdo the bride
right.
because the types of outfits
That they wear.
bride are wearing are like, dude, like just the cost alone is absurd.
Yeah.
No one's gonna spend that much on a wedding night there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like everyone looks really nice, but like the bride is, look like
10
same
times.
thing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. There's a lot of like dancing, the partying, having a good time.
Y'all be throwing the money too?
Do what?
Do y'all throw the money too?
No, we don't.
Okay.
I guess in some weddings I've seen it,
Okay.
but the past few I've been to, there hasn't been much of that. But like,
Okay.
there's this one ceremony. It's on like it's towards the first day of the wedding
Okay.
where the groom will be sitting in a chair, and then all of the like the bridesmaids, the bride, and groomsmen will like just like completely like throw eggs and ketchup,
What?
bunch of like random like
On the,
like
on the groom?
on the groom. Yeah.
What?
It's like a giant food fight, but like it's only towards the groom.
That's
The groom just has to
crazy.
like sit there and it's like take it.
Just take the ass.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what this guy
Right.
but, like
Who started that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Full fight.
So that happened.
You don't have footage of that?
I do. Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta show me that. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's insane, man.
It's-
There's that. There's like, I'm trying to think what else. Same with dudes throw money, but I'm trying to think of when it would happen. I don't know if it happens at this point of like,
That is crazy. The fact that that happens is crazy. I'm not even over that yet. That's
yeah,
crazy.
man.
So is that like the last thing before like the night's over? Like how does
So that's like that's on the first day you'll have this thing called a Mandy, which is
Right.
basically like that's like very close friends and family.
Okay.
Mostly his family, but like all of the bride's like
Intermediate? Okay.
immediate family members will come and put you know what henna is?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so they'll put like,
Tattoos.
they'll put like a bunch of henna on their hand.
Okay.
That's like a celebratory thing.
Okay.
And there'll be food and there'll be like like music and stuff, but mostly that's kind of what's going on that day.
Okay.
So that's the first day, and the second day you start off with it's called a dirty pity, which is like the thing I was talking about, the food fight.
Yeah. It's called a dirty what?
It's called the dirty pity.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Get me away from the dirty.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then oftentimes you get caught in the crossfire too.
Yeah, I was just thinking
It's
that.
like throw shit back at you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
So there's that, and then and then after that there's the normal pity, I think, which is basically like it's called a sangeet. And so that day, that night, you have like a bunch of choreographed dances from
Okay.
like the bride and the groom's like family and friends.
Okay.
Bunch of choreographed dances, and then you'll have like food and stuff, and then you have an open dance floor.
Hmm.
So that night will be like, a lot of partying and stuff. And then the next day in the morning, there's this so you kind of have like the ceremony at the mosque or at the place of worship
Yeah.
in the morning. And so that's like the official ceremony, and after that you're like officially married.
Yeah.
And then that night you'll have what's called you'll have the reception, and so that's like their first night as a married couple, and then they'll also be like an open dance floor, and you'll cut the wedding cake, and do speeches and all that. Like that night there's also a lot of partying.
Right.
So 2 nights of a lot of partying. And then,
That's crazy. That sounds lit though. I gotta. Hopefully I can.
one of these.
Yeah, I got.
It's fun.
I gotta tell what it is, man.
Yeah,
3-day celebration.
it's a good time.
Oh man, that's so cool. So who got married? That you know.
So it was one of my close friends. She was the bride.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
How was that saying that?
How's that?
How was that like seeing her get married?
It was crazy. So I met her like later on in life. It's not like I've been friends with her through childhood or anything.
Yeah.
When I met her, she was already dating this
Dating the guy?
like, yeah.
Okay.
For a couple of years at that point.
Okay.
So I guess it was like expected in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But still, it was just, and one, it was crazy to see her get married, and two, also like when anyone that's my age gets married, it puts like the pressure on me. Like one more person. So now I'm feeling it a little bit more.
You feeling it, man?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know.
You got? Do you have a lady?
No, man.
Okay.
That lady. Yeah, you know,
He said no, man. You got kids?
No
kids either. Oh, you straight. So you're a bachelor out here in these streets.
Yeah, man. I'm just.
So why you don't have no lady? What's the problem? You're a nice looking guy.
I'm picky.
You said you're picky?
Yeah. I'm picky.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with being picky.
Yeah.
That depends on what the picky is, right? Like sometimes we be a little extra.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like my things are like not like too.
You ain't got a lie, man.
Okay, I always want something that I'm attracted to.
Of course.
You gotta have that, right?
Got you, for sure.
And then I also like want someone who there's like physical attraction.
Yeah.
And then I feel like there's like this thing called I call it like internal attraction, which is like you're with someone like it's really easy to talk to them.
Yeah.
You enjoy being around the company. Like even if you aren't like talking, like you just enjoy being with them. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely, like I want that too. You know?
Okay.
There's that, and then there's always like core values and stuff. So like I feel like I have like a pretty good push to God. Like
Yeah.
so I want someone who also like
Gotta have that.
Yeah, puts like God
first.
Yeah. And puts or like his God conscious. I would say.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
So that, and then like yeah, just like in terms of like priorities for that.
Yeah.
And obviously someone with good personality. So like
it seems like you want somebody funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want something funny. I want something I could laugh with. Like you would be not taking life too seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then someone who's also like ambitious. Like I really want to. I'm really passionate about like finding ways I can to give back and change the world. And like I grew up poor, so I want to like since I know what that struggle is like.
Yeah.
So I want my life to be about like giving
back.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a part of that is like I also want to like, you know, I don't want to live like a very ostentatious lifestyle.
Yeah.
For me, it's like any extra money I have to go to so many good things.
Yeah.
So I don't want something that's like really materialistic.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is like harder to find.
Yeah.
Now so I think it's like all those things.
That's
right?
I mean that's not a bad list though, man. That's not really a bad list.
It's not like shallow things. You know?
Yeah.
Like things I thought about.
Genuinely, you want a good person.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A person.
That's so hard.
Listen, I understand, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so with my fiance, I proposed in February.
Yeah, December?
Yeah. Priest, man.
2 months ago, right?
Yeah, man. But like, we met in 2019.
Yeah.
So like, I understand what you're saying because I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'll show you what she look like before you get out. Very pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be the first thing you say because everybody said the same thing. Oh my God, she dropped dead gorgeous, right? But even with that, like, yes, you want somebody attractive, right?
Yeah.
But I also got to the point where I'm just like, yo, I need conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we met, and our story, it's a long story and all that, but like, when people would ask, like, what attracted me to her, I would always say her mind, right? And she used to hate that. Like, she wanted me to say, like, the looks and all. I'm like, everybody know you beautiful. Like, that ain't.
Yeah.
I said, but I done had pretty chicks. That ain't a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting a pretty chick, not a problem. I said, but to have somebody that think like you and the way that you understand, like, my ladies, he never came back, right? So then a month after we met her, like, around the same time, she also was like, yo, you the guy I prayed for. And I was like, yeah, you tripping. I was like, you got a whole baby and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I knew the father, right? We were doing like network marketing, so we all were like in the same company. I was like, yo, there's no way. So long story short, for 2 years, she added value. She was persistent. You know what I'm saying? I was just being her friend. I wasn't trying to get down from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I'm also telling her like, yo, I'm just letting you know That's not where I'm at mentally. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell her like, yo, I got to be willing to accept you and the baby. You come as a package deal.
Yeah.
Man, but she started adding so much value to me as a person.
Yeah.
Right? Like, gotta
Made you better.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, how do you like business? So we started like, doing business together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how do you understand this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm blown away. Like, so now, long story short, we go through that. It's like 2 years later. And we get close, but I'm still like iffy about the father thing, right? Like, I'm still like, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
But I like
responsibility too. Like, that's huge.
It's huge, right? Like, not only is it like, it's not my kid, so I gotta be willing, like, if we don't work out, to still be her father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about all that. So I'm in the gym one day and I'm talking to this older guy. And he was like, all right, so you mean to tell me, and I'm telling him about her.
Yeah.
Like, you mean to tell me she check all your boxes, but the only thing that's in your way is that she got a baby. I'm like, nigga, yeah. Like,
that's a pretty big,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a big deal. And she would make it seem like it was so small too.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, that's the problem. Like, yeah. So he like, all right. So you think, he was like, let me ask you a question. I was like, yeah. He was like, so you think God would have gave you this caliber of a woman and not get you uncomfortable at the same time? And when he said it, is that same thing I said? I was like, damn. Yeah. I was like, yo, you preaching to me. Cause I grew up in church and her parents are pastors, like my mother's the eldest. So like that God-fearing woman, I needed that too.
Yeah.
When I talk about church, I don't want you to be like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my ex is actually kind of like that. Where like she ain't grow up in church, so she wasn't really on it like that, right?
Yeah.
So when he said it to me, it was kind of like that same day the light bulb just went off for me. I was like, damn, I'm about to block my blessing because I expected my life to go the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Right? So to do a 180, I was adopted when I was 2. So I was like, who am I to tell this baby no when she only know me?
Yeah.
Somebody gave me a chance. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I step up and like, let's do the thing, you know what I'm saying? And we just kind of worked it out. Yeah. So I say like, they say if you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans. Right? So normally like, I end up getting to like, my lady is like, I'll show you when I propose. Yeah. Tall, light skin, nice shape. And that's my preference, right? It's what I like. But I had changed my preference because my preference in the past has hurt your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some PTSD with that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, maybe this ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I remember telling God before we had like met, because I knew my relationship I was in wasn't going to work out. I was just in it because it was comfortable. So what I knew, right? Yeah. I said, all right, Lord, I'm cool with being single however long it takes. Yeah. Like, I know my next relationship going to be my wife. Yeah. That's before we met. Yeah. Right? So I had already put it out there. Now, I ain't expected to come the way that it came. Yeah. Right? But at the same time, I had already let go of that God. So I'm saying all that to say, if you really want that, just give it to him. Yeah. Look, these are my qualifications, Lord. Yeah. I'm telling you what I want. Yeah. Because I want to be happy. I want to wake up and enjoy the face that I see every morning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I was at. I just didn't know that my wife was going to come with a baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That. No, that's like, and what you said about like, you think God will put someone of that caliber in your life, but not give you,
get you uncomfortable.
Like, get you uncomfortable. Yeah. I think that's huge too. It's like, there's a saying in my faith, which is, the human condition is to like struggle, not struggle in a bad way, but struggle in your mind, like with your thoughts and beliefs, and like constantly be growing, right? Yep. So the human condition is to struggle, and it's man's duty and joy to struggle, and then success, failure is in hands of God, right? Yep. But you gotta trust him, and you gotta say, all right, well, like I will go through this, like I will trust the path that you put out in front of me. You know what I mean? So. I think that's like, I think that's really beautiful. Your story about how you met her, and I'm sure like it hasn't been easy. All
man, it still ain't easy.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. But like, that's your. That's if it's someone who's making you better, man, like,
that's what you want at anything, right? Exactly. You want that. Like, but I think the problem is like as human beings, we selfish. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like even like we in premarital counseling right now. I'm like, you gotta understand. And I told her, I said, once we move to Atlanta, it's gonna be different. Once we live together, it's gonna be different. I feel like you don't really know somebody until you actually live with that person, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm like, yo, I said, we're two completely different people. Like, we're just different.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the way I communicate, she doesn't communicate that way. I need communication. And she's very like, I'd rather not say nothing, which makes the problem bigger, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you gotta, I'm telling her the other day, I said, yo, we're a team, but you playing ISO ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can't do that. Like, I'm here. Like, you gotta talk to me. And it may be uncomfortable, but we gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking about all that, bro. Like, so her aunt had passed away, like, the funeral was last week, right? And my lady was consoling some younger guys that was in the family, right?
Yeah.
And I had my daughter on my lap. And bro, listen, when I tell you I can't imagine life without this little girl right now, she's 4, right?
Yeah.
So I saw her crying and she like looks up at me. She sees me crying. She just gave me the biggest hug, bro. I started crying even more. Oh, Lord, you knew what you was doing. Cause I've been there. Like, she only know me. Like, when she had, I was there. Like, I grew, like, bro, like, man, I don't play about her, bro. And it's crazy how I was willing to, I knew I had to change.
Yeah.
I knew I was about to block my blessing because I was being so stubborn in my ways.
Yeah.
It has to go this way. It has to be my way. It's like, nah, but what if you just change a little bit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you just tweak a little bit? You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised of the things that come. I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yo, I got something that's worth fighting for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what you want at the end of the day. If both are willing to fight for it when it gets ugly, you can sit back and like, damn, she pretty, she's smart. And I tell my lady all the time, like, yo, you so smart out on this. Like, I'm blown away. Like, I'm really blown away. Like, I don't understand how you know all this stuff, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because it make me want to be better, right? And it's as the men, right? We're looking at it as, how do I lead my family? How do I protect my family? So I'm doing all the little things, bro. I'm in this made men community at my church.
Yeah.
Where it's like a 12-week program, like just to become a better man, a man that leads and provide, you know? So I'm trying to figure out, I don't have all the answers, man. I'm trying to figure out how to do this thing, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel you're on the right path, man. Like, God's leading you to where you need to be. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like, I think you're blessed.
Man, I appreciate you,
I took a lot from this conversation. I'll tell you that much. Like, I'm gonna think about what we talked about.
Man, take my Instagram, man.
Yeah,
I'm here, bro. Listen, I'm all connected to network, man. Take my IG, man.
Yeah, if I come back to Atlanta pretty often. So
just hit me, man. We can do lunch or something, man.
Yes, sir. What's your Insta?
THE
REAL
JS
TARR.
The road is the.
All right, but man, I
Look,
followed you.
this is my lady right here. I'll show you real quick.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Did it pop up for you?
Yes, sir.
Bring
Yeah,
back
I
on.
got it.
I can show you. Oh, bro, TikTok. What are you doing? See if I can do it.
I show you.
You see it?
Yeah, she is.
Thank you, my God. It's all light skin and thick.
You did good, man. You did good.
God is good, man. God is good, man.
So I picked out her dress. I set the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
My boo, man.
Oh man.
I was crying. I'm like, go. Yeah. So I ended up doing like live streaming it and in person because we're both from out of town.
Yeah.
A lot of our family and friends couldn't be there. So I had them like live stream to be a part of the moment with us for real.
That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, my God. Took some work. Still working on it. But
you're building something, you know, like you're building, you know what you're building, right? So it's,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it. Hit me, bro.
Great talking to you, my guy.
You too. Oh, let me ask this question. Yeah. I got a podcast called Rideshare Confessionals where I had like dope conversations like this.
Yeah.
You mind just one of the episodes?
Yeah.